Hey everyone, just wanted to take you along on this crafty vlog. I am here at Michael's. I need to pick up a couple things. I have been crocheting a blanket for my good friend and roommate. His birthday was a few months ago, so we're still working on that, but I'll show you later in the video. But I've been crocheting a blanket with the University of South Carolina logo, which is where we went to school. So it's a little bit more involved. It's definitely harder than any other project I've done. It's lots of color changing and things like that. But yesterday I ran out of white Bernay blanket yarn, so I'm here at Michael's to pick up some more of that. And then I also need some more of the glue tape stuff and those rollers that you use for like junk journaling, which I'm also hoping to do in this vlog. So I'm about to go into Michael's, and when I come back out, I'll show you what I got. So we are all done at Michael's. I only got the things that I said I wanted to, which I'm very proud of myself. So I got the Bernay blanket yarn in vintage white. I'm really hoping that it matches. If you work with yarn, if you're a crocheter, knitter, anything like that, you know that sometimes if you get a different dye lot, it can look slightly different. So really hoping this looks the same as the other white that I've been using. And then I got 2 of the Elmer's Craft Bond refills. That way I don't have to keep buying the disposable ones, because that just feels super wasteful to me. So I should be able to use those for my junk journaling, and I'll see you soon to show you the blanket, my progress, and maybe do a little junk journaling together. Okay, so I wanted to give a progress update on the blanket I was talking about. So the South Carolina logo, I'll put a photo for reference. I've been working on this project for a few months. Definitely more complicated than anything else that I've made before. And let's just ignore that the edges are definitely not perfect. I have only been crocheting for a couple of years now, and this is definitely the hardest project that I've taken on so far. But I'm pretty proud of how it's turned out so far. So this is what I was getting yarn for yesterday, and yeah, I have been working on this for a while. I am getting pretty close to done. The chicken part is almost done, and that is definitely the most complicated part. So once I get that done, I think it'll go a lot quicker. But I just wanted to give a progress update. Obviously, there are a bunch of threads that need to be woven and things like that, but this is where we're at right now. Progress update. here is where we got after our crochet session. We got a few more rows in, kind of hard to tell a big difference, but we made some definite progress. Hello everyone. So it is officially the next day and I'm in the mood to do a little bit of junk journaling. So what I'm thinking is I'm gonna give you all a quick tour of my junk journal, kind of show you what we've got going on so far. And then I'm thinking we can do a junk journal spread together. I'm a bit behind on my junk journaling, so I have a lot of stuff saved up. So it'll be fun to kind of decide what I want to focus on for this session. But I thought first I would show you my junk journal, what I've got going on, and give you an idea of some of the spreads that I've done so far. And then we can do one together. So this is what my junk journal looks like right now. I can show you some of the stickers we've got going on. So we picked these two cat stickers because they kind of look like my cats, Basil and Pepper, which you'll also see on my tattoos here. So this cat right here looks like my cat Basil. This sticker looks just like my cat Pepper. This little hamster guy I just think is so funny. So I just wanted to have him on my junk journal. This sticker says, "It's okay, I'm from Dayton." On the back, we have the Nova Farmers Market. We have this Plant on Me sticker that I got from New Orleans City Park when I went with my best friend to New Orleans. This sticker is the Bird Collective. My roommate and one of my really good friends got that one for me. And then this sticker is from Grillo's because those are the best pickles in the world. And yeah. Those are all my stickers. I definitely have room for more, so I'm sure I'm gonna continue to add more as we go. But I wanted to go ahead and show you some of the spreads that I have going on. So this was the very first page. This is me and one of my friends. These are some wristbands from, I think, some bars that I went to with this really beautiful bird tissue paper that came with a gift. Some of these we have postcards from the Coke Museum in Atlanta, a postcard that I thrifted, a card, I think this one is from my parents, yep, this little catermelon sticker. So this page, this is a map from where my fiance and I got engaged. Oh, you can see Mac, one of our cats, his tail is sticking through the back. So say hello to Mac, everybody. This next one is from my trip to New Orleans. So I have the life cycle of alligators. We went on like a swamp tour kind of thing. This is from Cajun Seafood for a seafood boil. This sticker came from an artist at a street vendor we went to. This is from a coffee we got one day. We got this sticker from a museum that we went to. Let's see, this one is from the trolley that we took, the streetcar. Oh, this is from Cafe Du Monde. We went and got beignets and had coffee. And so I really love this one. And I have the birthday wrapping paper throughout because this was my best friend and I's birthday trip that we took together. I also did this spread for my birthday, on my actual birthday. So we had gone shopping, so I have some stuff for birdseed and things like that. We played Wingspan, which is a really fun bird-focused board game, and so I have our scorecard here. I have a little birthday note from my parents. My roommates decorated the house with these cute little cats, so I have one of those. And then I have a picture of my fiance and I from when we went out to dinner that night. I also recently created a page that I want to keep working on for fruit and veggie stickers. So I've got some halos, some avocados, and I want to just continue adding to this so we can kind of see what all I've been munching on. See if there's anything else interesting. Oh yes, I started adding some receipts and things from when we got our chickens. So this was the receipt for the chicks that we got and the hatchery we got them from. And then I also have some lawn, kind of yard focused things here. So I have a seed packet, a Scott's ad, our Walmart receipt from when we bought some seeds. So you can really do whatever you want with junk journaling, but I just find it a really good way to capture memories and to be able to look back at all of the things that we've done just by some of the random junk and things that normally would have been thrown in the trash. So now I'm gonna go ahead and decide what spread we wanna work on today, and we'll go ahead and make it together. Okay, so I've decided that I wanna do a spread from a recent trip to New York that my fiance and I took. We met up with my sister and her partner, and so these are some of the things that I collected. But first, I want to use my Canon Ivy printer to print a picture of all of us to be able to include in the spread. So I'm going to go ahead and do that first. And there it comes. And you just use an app and you print it directly from your phone. And with the Canon Ivy, you can buy printer paper that is sticky on the back. You can see I'm maybe getting a little bit low on ink, but that's okay. And here we go. So here's a selfie that we took in Brooklyn with me, my sister, my fiance, and her partner. And so these are all the pieces that we're working with. And you could see Mac was really excited about printing too. So he is a part of the process. So these are all of the pieces that I have to work with. I have this really cute sticker from a bookstore that we went to in Brooklyn called Books Are Magic. I've got the photo that we just printed. I've got a couple tags from some vintage stores and thrift stores that we went to. So this one is from L Train Vintage. And this one, I forget what this store was called, but here's another vintage store. We stopped by Ralph's Coffee. That's Ralph Lauren's little coffee truck, which was super cute. Mac is helping me out here. Technically, I did go for a work trip, so I have this little itinerary from the event that I worked at. I also got myself, actually I think Dylan got me, a jelly cat at a huge toy store, so I've got the tag from that jelly cat. And then I have this little Coach care receipt. The event I worked, one of them was actually with Coach, and I got a free little bag as part of working it. So I saved the little care instructions. So those will be what I'm working with along with our photo. And then I have this really cute tissue paper that came from something we ordered recently. And so I think I'm gonna cut some of this and use it as the background for some of these pieces. Thank you so much, Mac. So I'm gonna cut this tissue paper to be roughly the right size as this page. I'm not sure yet if this is gonna take up 2 full pages or just the one. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut out this size of this tissue paper. So now I've got that tissue paper cut out to about the right size. I'm gonna go ahead and attach that there and then start laying some things out and see what I like. I'm gonna go ahead and start just kind of placing things and see what we're liking. So we've got our little tags, we've got our picture, we've got the coffee cozy, care instructions, another coffee, our sticker, and our jelly cat. Honestly, it's feeling like I could fit all of this on one page if I just don't include these work instructions. And the work instructions are gonna be the least cute part anyway. So you know what? Why don't we just go with our gut and do this little one-page spread? So I just wanna play around a little bit there. this is sort of the final layout that I want to work with here. So I'm going to go ahead and stick all of this on and give you a final look at the spread. Okay, so here is a final look at our spread. We've got our tags for our vintage shopping, our coach instructions, our Ralph's goodies, Jellycat tag, our sticker from the bookstore, and our picture. So that was a pretty simple spread, but I can look back and see all of these places that we went with this really cute floral background. So thanks for following along, and I'll see you for more crafts soon.